أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار لآيات لأولي الألباب الذين يذكرون الله قياما وقعودا وعلى جنوبهم ويتفكرون في خلق السماوات والأرض ربنا ما خلقت هذا باطلا سبحانك فقنا عذاب النار.
As science advances to a particular level, science comes back again to agree with Islam. The center of intellectualism is what? The mind. When this particular Hafiz heard this one, he started sharing tears. أَفَلَمْ يَسِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ
فتكون لهم قلوب يعقلون بها.
أَفَلَمْ يَسِيرُوا فِي الْأَرْضِ. When they travel on earth, so that it will be for them قلوب heart يعقلون بها, that they can think, they can reason. When they travel, فتكون لهم قلوب heart that can reason, that can make intellectual discourse. And now this man is telling me that the heart cannot do that one. لهم قلوب لا يفقهون بها. For them a heart that they don't understand with that particular heart. So the Quran is telling you the heart can learn, and you are telling me the heart cannot learn. Slowly, it got to the level that we realize that the heart has its own neurons, independently from that of the mind. So scientists started calling the heart a micro and small what? Brain. But then scientists contradicted with what? The Quran some few years ago, and now their eyes is being opened. Funny enough, when you sit down and you read principles and the sources of innovation in the book of Peter Drucker, each one of them vividly you can see the ayahs about those ones. The Quran is an explanation to everything at all. First of all, I want us to look at the Western world. When they say creativity, what is creativity? We come down to what? The Quran, and go down to the Sunnah of our Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Look at these concepts, creativity, and then what? Innovation. Then we come to look at scenes, practical scenes of it, and methods in the Quran. How to be creative. What should you do in order to be creative? And if you want to innovate, what should you do in order to be innovative? We look at those ones in the Quran. Then we come to the life of our Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, practical things that displays his level of what? Creativity. Remember that he didn't inherit that particular position. There wasn't a nation like Ghana and somebody became the president, then another one became, then our Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam came and what? Took over from. No, he didn't do that one. That shows you his political talents and excellence. The Ummah itself, the nation itself didn't exist, and there was nothing like that in his family. His father was not the king, but he grew to set up a nation, an Ummah, with a constitution, everything to rule that particular, no technology, nothing, but he could rule from one continent to what? Another continent. First of all, Encyclopedia Britannica says that when we say creativity, it is the ability to make or otherwise bring into existence something that is new, it's unique, it's an expression of Surah Al-Ikhlas. Qul huwa Allahu ahad. It's new. You are unique in that particular field. So I like this statement of Peter Drucker. He says that if innovation does not aim at leadership from beginning, it is unlikely to be innovative enough. So in innovation, there should be what? Leadership. You should create something what? New. And there should be something what? Unique. If you want to do the muraqabah of Surah Al-Ikhlas, reflect and internalize Surah Al-Ikhlas, you come to awaken your sense and your competence and your capabilities of innovation. So something new, whether a new solution to a problem, a new method or a device, or a new artistic object or form. Wherever you take innovation, is just like, let's say, strategic vision. When you take it from one field of academia or one area of life to another area of life, you give it different definition. If Peter Drucker is to define innovation, he will give it a different definition. If another one, Anthony Robbins, is to give a definition of innovation, he will give a different, because of what? The field in which that particular person finds himself. To us Muslims, we know that one of the sadaqat al-jariyah, something that we have to do in order to get a confirmed and stable source of reward, is for us to struggle and then get something that people will benefit after us. Something unique that people will benefit even after rest.